That Welch's grape juice hits. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. Get ready with me to talk about grants. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Say hello. Let's chat. Let's chat about you. Let's chat about your business. I'm ready. If you can see me and hear me, tap your screen a few times. Let me see. Let me see if we can get some likes and some hearts to let me know you can see me and hear me and you're ready to talk about grants for your Black woman-owned small business. Yes, queen. Yes. Find me some earrings as per usual. Okay, I see 2 hearts. Okay. It's better than 0. Thank you, girl. Any Black women, small business owners in the house? Tap your screen. Let's see. Talk to me through the taps. Let me know that you're a business owner. You're looking to become a business owner. What's the dealio? We got 3 taps. Okay. We'll get there. Welcome to GPA, or Grant Prep Academy. Just finished breakfast, We're going to talk about grants. Any Black women small business owners here seeking grants for their Black woman-owned small business? Tap your screen. We got 11 taps. Okay. Maybe this will work. What's your business? What do you do? Tell me about your business, boo. Let's go. Let's chat. I'm ready if y'all are. I don't know though. Y'all tapping like y'all just waking up. Clear your throat. Wipe the coal out your eye. See who is this paging you and why. Good morning. Pull my pants up. My bad, Shawty. Resale. What you resell, Josie? I'm Dr. AJ Austin, winner of over $51,200 in grants and grant-funded opportunities. Happy to answer your questions if you have them. But I gotta know more about you first. Who are you? What do you do, boo? It's my man. Come on, Biggie. Good morning. I love it. I love it. The brain is braining this morning. There's always some type of song, lyric, or TikTok in my head at any given moment. I love it. I found my people. Good morning, people. That's what I'm talking about. Any other Black women small business owners in the house? Let me know. Let's talk grants. I want to make sure I'm talking to the right people though, so I'm gonna give y'all a minute. Let me clean my spectacles, my shades, so I can see y'all. Because maybe y'all talking and I just can't see you clearly. Are you a Black woman, small business owner, seeking grants for your Black woman-owned small business? If so, put it in the comments what you do in your business. Good morning. Welcome. Socks, manicure stuff, make sports pillows. Wow. So, for those of you who have told me what you do in your business, if you were to get a grant today, like right now, that means right now in country, what would you use it for? What would you spend it on? Invest it in? Let's talk. Say something. Good morning, everyone who's new here. My name is Dr. AJ Austin. I am founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where I train Black Christian women to become certified life coaches online in one day. And I also apply for and win grants. I've won over $51,200 in grants and grant-funded opportunities. I'm founder of Black Women in Grants as well. Collectively, we have applied for and won over $100,000 in grants and grant-funded opportunities. I'm waiting on a decision today. Y'all pray my strength in the Lord. I can't wait to share more with you guys. Lord, I'm so excited. So I wrote a book. It's called Finding Funding, and I included it in my mentorship program, which is over at blackwomeningrants.com, www.blackwomeningrants.com, and we can talk about what's over there in the mentorship if you have questions. I'll also put the website in the comments. It may not let me pin it, so screenshot it, write it down, just go over there. www.blackwomeningrants.com. What am I saying? Black women in grants.com. That's what I'm saying. Now, for those of you who are Black women, small business owners, are you for-profit businesses? Are you based in the United States? Are you at least 51% owner of your business? Let me know. I'm going to put on some socks. My toes are cold. I got some Beavis and Butthead socks. Y'all remember them? I got them. They're about to be on my little piggies here. My footsies. Because I'm cold. Good morning, free spirits. How are you? Hold on, y'all. Trying to work this out. Okay, there we go. I'm an 80s baby girl. I'm a young girl. Young woman, excuse me. With a little Black girl magic. Come on, Five Below. Black History Line. What's going on? Have y'all ever applied for a grant? Because I see that you said you're Black, you're a woman, you're seeking grants for your business. Some of y'all told me what you do, but not enough of y'all. So I don't know why y'all here. Tell me why you here real quick. Why are you here on this live with me right now? Be honest. Ooh, girl, I done got calls and voicemails. Now I'm getting WhatsApps. I don't want to talk to nobody. But y'all on this live and y'all ain't talking. So what's going on? Starting a line of candles but niching down. Please repeat the website. BlackWomenInGrants.com. Why are you here on this live? So get info on how to fund your desire. What's your desire for knowledge on how to apply for grants? Have you ever applied for a grant before? I would try to find a house and not building, but to become more educated in grant applications acceptance. Got it. Have you ever applied for a grant before? Juicy's here for information. What type of information, Juicy? I wanted to use grants to fund my business startup. What's your startup? Solo? Okay, Dr. Lorraine says not yet. Dr. Lorraine, what's your business? I want to fund. Okay, I've applied before but been denied. When the last time you applied, Brittany? I'm building the courage. The courage to do what? The fly bohemian? Who else want to tell me why they're here? What you're hoping to get out of being here? Because I want to talk about... Oh, God. I wish people would just, like, follow the leader, follow the rules, follow. Anyway, you want to apply for a grant. Have you looked for grants to apply for? Okay, Brittany said maybe 8 years ago. Applied during the pandemic, but didn't see it through. What you waiting on, Classic Boutique? I'm trying to figure out why y'all here. What y'all doing? Home for wed mothers. Okay. So what questions do you have about the reason you're here? You're like, okay, I'm here to get information. I'm here to get educated. I'm here to learn about grants. I'm here to learn about applying for grants. I'm here to learn about what question. Turn it into a question and ask me real quick. Because I want to know what you want to know so I can give you what you want to know. Let me know. How do you start what? Ask it as if I don't know what you're talking about, because I don't. So ask me a question, specific question. I can't read y'all's minds now, but I do want to know what you need help with. Come on now. How to word a grant to get one. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. My biggest question is, thank you, Bohemian, Miss Bohemian. My biggest question is, can a grant be used to form the business? Yes, it can. It's called a startup grant. Have you ever looked at a startup grant? You can do a quick search online for a startup grant, see how they work, and do the 3 R's. We call them read the rules. Hold on, let me go back. You want to research, read, and review. So you want to read their rules, restrictions, and regulations, how it works, how it operates, what's going on. So just do a quick search and let me know what comes up for you, okay? I want money. I want money. Lots and lots of money. I want that pie in the sky. I want money. And lots of money. And don't keep asking me why. To fund my business to increase revenue. Everybody want that. But what specific question do you have about that classic? I always say birdie. I'm gonna say that the Atlanta way. How do I start looking for funding? Well, let's start here. What do y'all need grants for specifically? Other than, you can't say revenue. Everybody want that. You can't say to build my business. Everybody want that. You can't say because I'm broke. Everybody want that. You can't say for my team to hire somebody. Everybody want that. What is one thing that everybody might not say that a grant might be like, okay, she ain't like everybody else. She ain't saying the same thing. I'd like to fund my startup. I do medical massage and rehab. How do you start the process of getting a grant? You apply. You go research the grants. Have you researched, Nikki? Done research recently? Hello, LaDonta. Good morning. I was told the Skip app will help. Joe, do you feel about it? Oh, how do you feel about it? I'm getting nowhere on there. I don't know what that is, so I can't help. Ooh, thank you. You're welcome. Let me know what you find, girl. Brittany says, is there specific verbiage? I like that word. It's so pretty. To be used when applying for a grant that would qualify me? I need to know a little bit more about you and what you do, Brittany. I have a mentorship that helps you kind of diagnose where you are in your business, right? It's over at blackwomeningrants.com. And I really teach you what the world of grants is and how to apply it to your business, because a lot of us need to understand what grants are first. What do y'all think grants are? Let's start there. Let's talk about that. Because you can go out and you can find grants, and yes, there is specific verbiage to use when you apply for grants, but I will never guarantee that you will get the grant, but I can help you make sure that you qualify before you apply. You got to have your ducks in a row. You're welcome, user Tinta. Okay, Sylvia says pay for the building. Solo says, I want to recoup office costs and upgrade computers and tech office equipment. A lot of people say that. Keep thinking. What's one thing you think people don't say to a grant committee as to why they think they want a grant? So let me tell y'all what grants are. Let's make sure we start with the basics. Grants are 3 G's. Y'all ready? They are granted unto you. Free money. They are gifted unto you. Okay? It's yours to keep. They are given unto you and your business. You don't have to give it back. It's debt-free. We call it non-traditional because it's not a loan. You don't have to sell a portion of your company. The funds are called undiluted funds. You get to keep it. Okay? Keep your business, keep the money. It's not based on credit. It's not based on your background. It's not based on your criminal history. What else is grant? It's not. Is that what y'all know grants to be? Is that what y'all thought grants are? Did y'all think grants were something else? Let me know. I'm genuinely asking because I want to know what you want to know, so I can make sure I'm sharing the right information with you. Need the machines, startup costs, and also trademark your business name. Okay. Thank you. It's a hard road, sis, but I'm committed. I have a healthcare agency. I need the funding to pay my staff better. I said you can't say staff. You are doing a great job on that picture that you see for mine. Okay. Y'all having a whole nother conversation. So, are y'all here to talk about grants or nah? Because lately TikTok been having me concerned that this might not be the right group of people who really are interested in getting grants for their business. But y'all help me help you help yourself. So, what did you think grants were? Clear on what grants are, just hard getting accepted. What's hard about it? Because I know you said you haven't applied since COVID, right? Was that you? I want to make sure I'm set up properly to be eligible to receive grant money. I got the information that I need, thank you. Working for capital and expansion. I'm interested in knowing more about grants. Okay. What other questions about grants, or what you thought grants were, or what you thought you know grants to be? What other questions do you guys have? We just went through what grants are. Let's do a quiz. What are grants? What did I just share that grants are? Let me know. Source says sources. What type of source? Okay. I'm going to just wait. I'm going to wait. Maybe it's me. It's not, but maybe it is. I knew grants were gifted. I never applied because I assumed they were difficult to attain. Okay. What's your question, too? What, you got a question about them? We need to justify our business with an impact statement. Yeah, that's a good question. Not justify. Don't think of it as justifying your business. If you got a good business, you got a good business. But they will ask, what impact are you making? How are you measuring your impact and things like that? How do you apply for grants? Have you ever done a search for grants, Jessica? Because in your search, you'll see the applications. Want to conduct research in STEM. Grants are granted, gifted, and given. Thank you for taking notes. Money that doesn't have to be paid back. Grants are free money. All of what you said, they're going to gifted and given. Okay. Government, federal. So SOAR, this is for Black women, small business owners with for-profit businesses. And we work more in the private sector of grants. So as long as you're a Black woman based in the United States with for-profit businesses, you're seeking grants for your Black woman-owned for-profit business. That's what we talk about. We don't deal with government, local, state, or federal. You can go do a quick online search to find out about that, but I don't teach that here. I know, Nikki, right? You got to get creative. That's what grants are going to have you do too. It's limited to characters. It's limited to words, but you should be able to ask a question if you really got a question in them caps. And it's okay to do more than one comment, but I'm just trying to see where y'all at though, because I can't tell. Oh, thank you, Fly Bohemian. I wish I could give you a sticker like right here on your shirt to be like, she is the class star today, okay? So grants will tell you what they can't be used for. This is called restrictive and unrestricted funding. So you have to read their rules, restrictions, and regulations. That's why I say the 3 R's. And so, for the most part, the ones that I share with my mentees are unrestricted and undiluted, meaning you can use it for whatever you tell the grant you're going to use it for, and you don't have to sell or give up a portion of your company or control of your company. So, for example, we got a $500 gift card in December, and a lot of y'all may be new here, so hey, I'm Dr. AJ Austin, winner of over $51,200 in grants and grant-funded opportunities. And one of those grant-funded opportunities was sponsored by Office Depot, Office Max. We won Entrepreneur of the Year last year for a program they sponsor. And so it came with a $500 gift card. And it was quote-unquote restricted because it was just for the Office Depot, Office Max product suite, service suite. So I could only use it in their stores and online for services and products they provide versus going anywhere in the world and using the gift card. Y'all got it? Do you understand the difference between restrictive and unrestricted? Yes, Solo, that's the right site. BlackWomenInGrants.com. And yep, that's the right site. My mentorship is called The Grant Game. So if you see that, you're on the right site. Do y'all understand restrictive and non-restrictive? What questions do you have about that before we move on? It's grape juice. Okay. What questions can I answer for you guys? Do you understand restrictive and non-restrictive? These are the basics of grants. So for those of you who are like, what do I say to win? Where do I go? How do I get a grant? You got to understand what they are first. You can't just dive head first because that could be why you're not winning. You got to understand the game. Grants are a game. Thank you. So that's just a quick example. I can have many, many, many more. Do they require an accounting even if it's unrestricted? I don't quite understand your question, so can you ask it a little differently? If you're asking, do you have to file taxes on, do you have to file grant, do you add grants on your taxes? I don't know how I'm trying to put it. I'm confused. But yes, include grants with your taxes if it's not used for like education and things like that. But talk to your person who does your taxes, because that's going to determine how you use the grant money, and the funds are the determining factor in your taxes and whether you pay taxes on them and stuff like that. But talk to the person who does your taxes for you for your business. What other questions y'all got? I need to join your team because I need help applying. BlackWomenInGrants.com. Let's go there together. You ready? It's like I'm a little baby Baperda, as my little niece usually calls it. Is the community on Facebook? No. Does the grantor require that you give them an accounting of how the funds are used? Some of them do, and they'll tell you if they'll come back. So, like one I'm waiting to hear back from today, it's a $50,000 grant opportunity, and they split the payments in two. So you get a $25,000 check, and then on the front end, and then you get more along the way. And so, yeah, you got to map out. They want it like I think it's like a 3-month plan for how you're going to use the funds, so they can kind of help track you. And then, yeah, they can come back and check at any time if that's part of the agreement. So that's why I say you got to understand what you're going into when you're applying for these grants to know what they expect of you. So thank you for your question. That was a good question. So here's our page right here, Black Women in Grants. Make sure you follow this page. We have 60,800 of y'all on here today. We're the OG, original, the only. Any other pages out there, they're copying us, literally stealing my videos and putting them on their pages. So on our site, there's a clickable link right in the middle, and it takes you to our website. This may be backwards on your screen, but it's front facing when you go there for yourself. It's www.blackwomeningrants.com. We'll let it load. It takes about a few seconds. And then, here we go. Okay. This is what you see. Solo, is this what you saw when you got there? The Grant Game. It's our mentorship program. And this is for Black women, small business owners with for-profit businesses that are seeking grants. That's Karen Cooper. She has over $50,000 in grant applications out there right now. That's why I asked y'all, how many grants have y'all applied? 2. Okay. This is the mentorship program. It's option 1. It says click here to join. I'm trying to read backwards. The $97 Grant Game mentorship program. There's a special link for Klarna and Afterpay for those of you who want to check that out for yourself. It comes with a copy of my ebook called Finding Funding: How to Find and Secure Debt-Free Non-Traditional Funding for Your Black Woman-Owned Small Business, as well as an app that'll read the book to you. It also comes with 3 classes that I did. 1, how to use AI to help you apply for grants. Another is the Grant Masterclass. Another is the Grant Bootcamp. And we break down grant opportunities from the nonprofit sector, meaning the difference between nonprofits and for-profit grants. And then we break down large opportunities like $25,000 grants and what they really expect of you when you apply for these opportunities. How to get ready to start applying for grants, what you need to have in place. And then you get a 3-step grant guide that's going to walk you through, based on where you are in your business, what you need as you apply for these grants. So for example, how many of you here are still in the idea phase of a business? Like you really don't have a business yet. You don't have anything out there that people are paying you to do, but you could see yourself one day starting a business and potentially needing a grant to do it. Put idea in the comments. And then how many of you who had an idea, you put it out there, you started making money, and now you feel like you could really use some support behind it through grant funds? Put launched, because you've already launched your business, in the comments. So you said show the page again, www.blackwomeningrants.com. This is the page. This is Karen, and right under Karen is showing the program that she's in, which is the Grant Game Mentorship. And these are all the things that come in the mentorship. It's listed out, and then you can just click here or click on this main link here and it'll take you there. It's only $97. It's one-time payment, and it gives you year-long access to the mentorship and everything that's included in the mentorship. In addition to, we do a live call once a month, live on Zoom, and you get to meet the other grantees. There are about 130 of you guys in this mentorship program. We come together once a month and chat. Excuse me. Find me some cover. Hold on, y'all. I'm cold. Okay. So we got a couple launch statistics in here. You're welcome. Got some ideas. Okay. So there are 2 checklists in the mentorship that breaks down, if you're in the idea phase, here's what you need to have. If you're in the launch phase, here's what you need to have. So for example, idea phase, you have your business name. You have your website, your social medias, your business cards, your logos, your bio picture, your business bank account, your EIN or employee identification number, your articles of incorporation, your business plan. Those things. No worries. It's already in a checklist, spelled out for you in the mentorship. If you've launched a business, they want things like your profit and loss statement, your EIN, articles of incorporation, business bank account. Same thing from business idea list, but they also want to know your receipts. Literally, how much have you been paid up until this point? How much can you see yourself making? So they want financial projections. And they want to know more about the work that you've done. They want client testimonials. They want to hear about your impact. They want to hear how you know your impact is working. How are you measuring it? They want to hear what you've done, the results you helped get in your business. Y'all got it? If you got it, put got it. If you got a question, put question. And put your question. Ask it in the full question. Any questions? So again, blackwomenandgrants.com is the site. We just went over a few things that are in the program. I'll talk more about it as we go along. But I want to answer y'all's questions. What else would you like to learn about grants today as it relates to your business? Question. Applying for a startup grant. You need the things mentioned in the idea list. Yes, that's a great question. So ideas equal startup. That's how to think about that. The mentorship also comes with 3 free lists of grants that you can look through, and some grants will mix you in startup or launched. You just got to tell them what phase you're in. They're going to ask, what phase is your business in? And you got to say launched, startup, or they'll call it pre-revenue or pre-startup. And so that's going to determine, what type of funds you need, how much, what you're going to do with them. You got to be ready to paint the picture. But just because you're in startup phase, they're still going to want to know that you've taken action to get started. So all the things that I just listed from the 3-step grant guide checklist, they're going to want to know you got that in place to show that you're serious. You're not just sitting around dreaming about one day, maybe I'll start a business. You see, you got to show them that you're taking action because they want to, join forces with you as you're taking action. They're going to tell you they don't want to be like your cash cow. This is a one-time grant. And so, yeah, you got to be ready going in, but showing them that you mean business. Pun intended. So, what other questions do you guys have? Or set aside certifications such as, no, they're not required. There are grants that'll help you get your certification, but we don't talk about any of that here because that's not my lane. So you will have to go out and do your own research and let me know what you find. So most of these grants, one and done. You can apply more than once, but for the most part, you can win once and then ask them, or read. They'll tell you in the rules if you can win more than once. How many grants can you apply for at the same time? As many as you would like. Because as Sheree on Housewives said, who gonna check you, boo? Ain't nobody keeping track of that but you. It ain't no system that be like, nope. Nope. Ain't nobody keeping up but you. So it's best to apply for as many as you can. That's the secret to winning. Is to always have your name out there in the hat, the grant hat. And like Brother Denzel say, you living here with something. I mean, imagine you applying over and over again. You living here with something. Excuse me, y'all just had breakfast and oh no, I'm nervous. What other questions y'all got? Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, I got 3 spots in the mentorship today. One just was claimed, so there are 2 available. My bad. They're first come, first serve. So Sharon, welcome to the Grant. Oh, Shannon, sorry, welcome to the Grant Game. I'm about to send you your email. Let me get your email address here. Oh, I was figuring out why my computer was set up like this today. I forgot we had class night last night. We had a good time too. So let me get Sharon her email. And Sharon, make sure you check your spam as well, because sometimes we get caught in the cloud, and sometimes we get caught in the spam box. Y'all, so I just gotta throw that out there, okay? So I'll let you know when I send it so you can go check it real quick and let me know you got it, okay? What other questions can I answer for those of you who want to know about grants for your business? Getting grants, what they are, what they look like, what it feels like to win, how to apply, what to say, getting help, getting mentorship, joining us in the Grant Game mentorship. Let me know. Excuse me. All right. Shannon, check your email. I just emailed you your welcome packet and your information to log into the learning portals for the mentorship for the Grant Game. Welcome. Let me know you got it. What other questions do you have? Y'all talk to me. Let me know. What else I was gonna tell you guys? Oh, TikTok replay playlist. Where this is episode 116, y'all. So y'all get all the replays I've done for the last 8 months. We've officially been live on TikTok for 8 months here at Black Women in Grants. So you get all of our replays and learn the Grant Game and what I've been sharing. Do you have mentorship with assisting women who don't have a business, want to get into grad school? No, ma'am. This is for Black women, small business owners with for-profit businesses. So if you have a business idea or you got a business you're already working, we talk about finding and applying for grants for your Black woman-owned small business. That's it. You got your email. Yay, welcome. So click it, open it, and it's going to be about 10 different links that are going to say click here for access. Just click every one of them, okay? And it's going to send me a notification. It's registering your email that you're trying to get into the learning portal, and then I grant you access, and you get started right away. So I'm excited about that. Good morning. What other questions can I answer for those of you who have questions about being a Black woman, for-profit, small business, seeking grants? Let me know. So Nieta says, I'm new here. I'm a Black woman. I have a business. I need grants. What's your question, Sonietta? Do you assist with developing a budgeted narrative? We get started. For example, Pearls and Diamonds. What's your grant goal? That's how we start our budget. Like, if you're a Black woman small business owner and you know you need grants for a portion, think of it as a project, because that's what grants look at. They're granting you this gift for a project. Hey, Monica. So if you were to say, I got a project I want to work on, whether the project is expanding your business or the project is launching the business or the project is doing like a test market, a beta test to see if the business will work if it's still in idea phase, they're going to say, how much do you need for that project? How much do you need? What's your grant goal? Y'all put y'all's grant goals in the comments. What is your grant goal? How much of a grant do you need for your business? How much? Good morning, Miss D. I'm trying to find my emails. I done lost them. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see something. I don't know what this is. Okay. Okay, there we go. 100K to start, 5K, okay. 50K, okay. So that's the start of your quote unquote budget, right? And if a grant says, if we give you this, 5K, 50K, 100K, how will you use it? Give me your top 3 ways that you're going to use this money. Don't tell us you're going to hire people. Don't tell us you want to market your business. Don't say advertising. Don't say to buy stuff, including buildings and computers and technology. Don't say none of that. Think outside the box. Or like, let's see what y'all got, and then let's see if you need help. Three ways you're going to use this money. Y'all just put in the comments that you will use for a grant. Program building. That's good, Natasha. What else, girl? That's 1 of 3. You on your way. Think creatively. Get resourceful. Going to a commercial kitchen. That's a building, Cindy. And hey, girl, I didn't respond to your email because I don't know. So when y'all join the mentorship, I know you're in our mentorship. Whatever you register with email-wise is what we have on file. And I don't know how to answer the question, but I'm trying to figure out a way to change the email address for you, okay? Put it like that. Other than that, all we have is on file is what y'all put when you sign up for the program until we register you in our new system. So just hang tight, okay? So you may still get emails at the first email address that you put in when you register, but as long as you get them, because some people don't get them. So keep that in mind, okay? All right. Would I be able to say that I want to build out a research data platform? If you could explain what that is, if it's like a, what am I trying to say? Tell us what that is first. Let's start there. How else would y'all use your money, your grant money? Because this starts the budget. So they're going to say, you said you needed $50,000. How will you use it? So far, y'all gave me one thing, and I said, give me 3. Funding new clients. You mean finding new clients? Because that's marketing. That's advertising. And don't say that. Products, that's kind of a given, but depending on what products. Paying self for establishment, can't pay you, can't pay. Not that you can't do these things. Not that you can't tell a grant that you're going to do these things. But when you say everything y'all are saying, y'all sound like all the other applications. So my goal is to help you stand out from the other applications. If you want to sound like everybody else, yeah, put everything y'all just put. If not, let's keep digging. What else can we say? I like the client gifts. That's nice. Resources, contracts. Put a number on it. Like, okay, data, repository where information gathered, stored, and be accessed. By who, for what type of data, Keep in mind, these are people who are not in your industry, not in your field, know nothing about you, know nothing about what you do. All they know is your application sound like everybody else's. So Carly B, hey girl. The question is, how much do you need in a grant? And if a grant gave you that amount today and said, list 3 ways you would use it, this is starting your budget. We call it a grant goal. So when you say, I need $200,000 in a grant goal, and a grant says, well, give us 3 ways that you're going to use this $200K. They want that $200K accounted for. So if they asked specifically how you would spend the money, and you can't say, pay myself, hire a team, buy a building, buy stuff. They know that. It's money. But what would intrigue them to give you the money over every other application that's writing the same thing you are? My goal is to get y'all to say something that's not on everybody else's application, because your competitors and people who do exactly what you do, like you do it, could potentially be saying the same thing. So what would you say your 3 ways to spend this grant could be that doesn't sound like everybody else's? Yes, it could, Tina. Very good. I like it. It could be to offer scholarships to single African American parents. And you don't have to give all your grant away either. I'll show you what that looks like. Mentor program. That's good. What else y'all got? Beginner foundation. Okay. Providing communities. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Teaching my skills to younger. Okay. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC. I train Black Christian women to become certified life coaches online in one day. I'm a multi-six-figure business, me, Jesus, and my marketing mentor. We also apply for and win grants for women who cannot afford the full training tuition. We've won over $51,200 in grants and grant-funded opportunities, and we've given over $25,000 back to those women to come get trained, to start their businesses, start new careers, create nest eggs, and cure empty nest syndrome because them kids are gone and now they need something else to do. They want to make a change in their community, in their corporate cultures, and in their churches. Y'all see how I didn't say, child, I need some money to pay my bills. It's so hard out here being a Black woman in business. You see how my speech to a grant committee has nothing to do with me, with getting the building, with buying inventory. You have to sell the dreams of those that you help. So, again, y'all want $250 million in a grant? How would you use the grant? Because see, if a grant says how would you budget it, some of y'all got it. Mentorship, community service, scholarships, giving back. Even me showing up right now is considered a part of what I tell a grant that I do, because I do. And they could be on here right now watching us. Now again, you don't have to give all your money away. You don't have to model it like I do. I'm telling you what has won me $51,200 in grants and grant-funded opportunities. I'm also telling you what has won 6 of our Black women in grantees that are in our mentorship program over at blackwomeningrants.com. They collectively over the last 90 days have won $76,200 in grants, cash, and grant-funded opportunities. Y'all got it? Put got it if you got it, okay? Got it? What questions can I answer for you? I can give you another example that you guys are literally in the middle of right now. But let's see now, how would you tell a grant committee that you're going to use your grant funds? Thank you. Yeah, you can get multiple grants without restricted as long as they're each one is unrestricted. Every grant has their own rules, so you got to read those rules. Can you expound on what? Yes, thank you for. I like your questions, Tita. So grant-funded opportunities are, I don't want to say my favorite because I like the checks too, but these are things like business incubators and business accelerators. Have y'all ever heard of those? The business training and development programs that are funded by grants. So you're not necessarily written a grant check, but these are programs that got money from the government and large financial institutions and our organizations. Have y'all ever heard of a business incubator or a business accelerator? I talk about them in the mentorship. There's a quiz that comes in the mentorship that'll help you take yourself through whether or not you need an incubator or an accelerator. So business incubators are for those of you with the startup ideas. You haven't put it out there yet. You need to get it out of your head on the paper into action. You need a business incubator. Okay? Yep. Then there's a business accelerator. So that's for those of you who have launched. Remember, we talked about ideas and launched. If you launched a business, meaning you've put an idea out there, you're getting paid for it, people know what you do in your business, you've made money from it, you need a business accelerator. They're both two types of programs, an incubator and an accelerator, that's designed to help you get a little bit further on your business journey. And it's considered a grant funded opportunity because it's paid for before you get there. So you can usually get in on a scholarship. There could be full scholarships, partial scholarships. I give you 6 of my top most favorite business incubators and accelerators when you join us in the mentorship program. And these are programs that I went through successfully, had a great experience with. Some of them you'll see me on their websites as a testimonial. You'll see me in their e-newsletters. You'll hear about my success since graduating the program. I'm a trainer for one. I'm a mentor for one. We're in the works of talking speaker for another, getting paid. I'm an advisor for another. And I'm in these rooms where these checks are being written for these programs, and they're looking for you, Black women in grants, to come and join the program. That's a grant funded opportunity, incubators and accelerators. Also, contests, giveaways, sponsorships, bursaries, subsidies, and so much more. Those are examples of grant funded opportunities, okay? You're welcome. We dive deep into it in the mentorship because I want you to be clear on what incubators, accelerators, and all 8 types of grant funded opportunities are, and including grant checks, because they're different than you might imagine as well. How the funds can be dispersed, everything from a PayPal account to a check in the mail to an ACH deposit in your business bank account. They can show up so many different ways, and I want y'all to be prepared. So that's what we go through together. And then we talk about it on our open office hours every first Saturday, live on Zoom for a couple hours together as a collective. Does that help with the grant funded opportunities? I call them GFOs. So if you're in the mentorship, you'll see GFOs come up a lot, but I do explain it very, very well and give you examples of how I've won them all. That's how I know about them. I've won them. Our Black women in grantees are winning them. And you can too. I'm walking you through the process. What other questions can I answer for you? Good morning, Janice. What is the average time for a grant to be funded? That's a good question. It depends on the grant. So November of last year, I applied for a grant and I was awarded in that next February. No, November 2022, I applied and was awarded in February 2023. I want to say October. I don't even know the dates for this one. I'm waiting to hear back from one today, and I can't remember. Let me see when I applied. It's usually, for me, I'm noticing like a 90-day pattern. So between the time you apply, the time they deliberate to judge your application, among others, to you hearing the decisions, whether you got it, who won, to the time you get your money or whatever they promised. I'm noticing like a 90-day-ish. So yeah, about 90 days. Yep. So don't use it as a way to pay immediate bills, or if you're trying to get rich, or you can't move forward in your business without it. You better have a lot of applications out there, but also be making money in your business. Don't depend on just getting grants, or don't depend on the grants to renew, because they're usually a one-time payment. Is there a better time to apply for grants than the beginning of the year with the end of the year? I think the beginning of the year is a really fun time. I can't say it's a better time. I'm just thinking of like this. If you put in one grant application every month, that's 12 applications. By this time next year, imagine where you could be. That's how I look at it. Grants are year round. They open, they close applications all year. Some grants have rolling applications, meaning you can apply at any time, or every month, or multiple times. So you just have to, read the rules of the grant. See how you like to apply. Like you're going to develop your own style. So for me, I know at the top of every month, I get 4 lists of grants. 3 of them I'm sharing with y'all in the mentorship. And I go through the list. I write down the names, the amount, the due date, and the link to go apply for each one. And then I take time, maybe over the weekend or when I'm bored, sitting on the toilet, and I just click and read. Because the goal first is to research this opportunity. What is this? What type of grant is it? Who do they say is eligible to apply? What do I need in order to qualify? Because grants want you to be in alignment with what they offer. So if they say this is for Black women small business owners, nonprofits need not apply, don't try to go convince them that they need to accept your nonprofit. If they say this is for Black women small business owners with for-profit businesses who have made a certain amount of money, if you haven't made that amount of money, don't go apply. It's good to be confident. You can try it, but don't be surprised if, the decision is something other than what you expected. So it's always important to take time to read the rules, read the restrictions, and read the regulations, how they regulate the grant funds, the grant prizes. Sometimes they'll come with prize packages plus money. And then, I go and I write the deadline and I apply by the deadlines, get it out the way, check it off my list, and move on. That way you'll have more time to apply. If you do it at the top of the month, you have more time to apply throughout the month. And there's always a new grant on the table. There's always a grant ending as well. So you got to keep all of that in mind. Yep. So you'll create your own rhythm. But I think it's best to just keep an application out there, at least one, That's how I look at it. You're welcome. What advice do you have for someone who has various ideas but will be starting from the bottom? Which idea do you want to get out there the fastest? Which one do you think would help the most people, be most beneficial, be easiest for you to get started quickly? Like if you can answer those questions, that'll tell you which idea to start with, because the grant is going to want you to choose one thing at a time. Good morning, Charles Craft. Nope, the mentorship is a year-long. You get year-long access, one payment of $97, and we have 2 spots currently open. They are first come, first serve. Any grants we should stay away from, i.e. scams. Yeah, you have to follow your discernment, but know what to look out for. If they're reaching out to you, it's a scam. Yeah, grants don't reach out to you. Why would I reach out to you to give you my money? So if they're in your inbox saying they can guarantee a grant, it's a scam. If they are emailing you from a Gmail account, it's a scam. If they're asking for payment other than payment for an application to apply for the grant, it's a scam. If you can't find a list of people who have won this grant before, or they don't have a website or testimonials, you're probably about to get scammed. So just know what to look out for. And we talk about that in the mentorship in detail because it's happening. As I mentioned, there are people here on TikTok and other social medias pretending to be me. So it's people who don't know me, never met me before, but y'all think I'm in y'all's inbox asking y'all to pay me $120 to be guaranteed $13,900. Child, if I could guarantee that, don't you think I would keep that for myself? It's a scam. So yeah, we know what to look out for. We know when something don't feel right, right? especially when it comes to our money. Like, why are you asking me to pay you to be guaranteed something? That don't sound right. But it is okay in my book to pay to apply to a legit grant, because you've seen others have won money from this grant. They're pooling the money together to create the grant. And it's for a good cause. They've been doing it for a long time. They have a website. They have receipts. They have testimonials. They're a registered business. You can reach out to them. You can call them, email them, send them stuff in the mail, things like that. Grants come from businesses. So, are they a legit business? Start there, and that should help you. Do we need a grant writer? Only if you're a nonprofit, but we don't talk about nonprofit stuff here. So on this side, for-profit grants, we apply to grants versus write grants. And so, no, you don't need a grant writer. I'm not a grant writer. You don't have to be a grant writer, and you can still apply for-profit small business grants for your business. You can do this. You don't have to pay anyone else to do it. I would advise just learn how to do it for yourself. And then as you get it, if it becomes overwhelming or you need help, then you know what to tell someone exactly what you need their help doing versus not knowing nothing about the process. You feel me? What other questions do you guys have? My shoes. Feet cold now. Any other questions about getting grants, winning grants? What are grants? Getting mentored around grants? What y'all got? What's one thing you've learned so far from hanging out with me? Let me know. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Dr. AJ Austin, winner of over $51,200 in grants and grant-funded opportunities. Happy to answer your questions, tell you what I know, teach you what I know through my mentorship program, The Grant Game, over at blackwomeningrants.com. You're new here. Hey, new here. Welcome. What questions can I answer for you guys? Check my nose, because y'all don't be telling me if I got something on my face. Share the live. Thank you. Share the live. I see you clicking, Shan. Keep clicking, girl. Hello, welcome. Learn about grant-funded opportunities. And I made that word up, so if you don't hear it again, just know that's our terminology here at Black Women in Grants. But it's easier to just group them together. Learn that grant writing isn't necessary for a profit grant application. Don't let nobody tell you different. You're trying to get your money. How does the grant process work? You go research opportunities, read what they're asking of you, get prepared with the information they want you to have, your documents and things like that, and go submit an application for your business. It's kind of how it works, kind of where it starts. Any other questions? Let me know. What y'all got? Anyone else want to share what they've learned? What your takeaway is? Excuse me. Hello, Asia. That's a good question. Yes, they require you to have a social media presence because that's one of the first questions they're going to ask on the application. What's your social media handles for LinkedIn, Twitter? Sometimes TikTok is on there, but definitely Facebook and Instagram. And so, yes, they are going to look at your business pages. So, yes, you need a business page on your social medias. And they're going to also tell you, if you win this grant, they potentially will put you on their social medias and they're going to tag you on yours. And so it's common for them to go and look at what you've been posting. And if it's your business page and you tell them, you do a certain thing in your business, but they don't see any type of business stuff, you think that's a good look or nah? Y'all let me know because some people don't get it. But if you say, I'm this type of business and they go on your page and I think they're looking to see what you have at on that page. Can you repeat the name? Is this grant? I don't understand your question. Is it harder to receive grants when you live in a rural area? No, it really don't matter where you live because everything is online. So you ain't got to go nowhere to get the grant. You can get on TikTok. You can get on the website and apply for a grant. And no, it doesn't matter where you live, unless the grant says it matters where you live. Like there's some grants specific to certain states as far as like they want to support the residents of that state. But you can find most grants do their business online. So just read the rules of the grant. What type it is, who they're giving it to, why, and see what they say about where you live. But for the most part, they're not restricted just to where you live. But you will find some grants that are for your state, for your city. So you just got to look and read. Have y'all done a search recently for grants for your city or for what you do in your business? You haven't? Okay. So it's really easy to find grants if you just do a quick search online and put in grants for Black women. A list will pop up of any type of grant you can think of. You can go out and do a quick online search. That's the quickest way to find out what grants are out there. You're welcome. I appreciate y'all for being here. Getting your question answered. What other questions can I answer for you? Let me know. Welcome, just joined. Any other questions about grants, getting grants, what they are, how to apply, all that good stuff? Let me know. How did you guys hear about Black Women in Grants? Tell me that as well. What type of grants will help small business? Any type of small business grant? Have you ever done a search? Let me know. How did y'all hear about Black Women in Grants? Came up on your FYP. Okay. Okay. First time seeing it live. It was on the FYP. Got it. Okay. Have you learned anything since you've been here so far? Especially our newbie first timers? If so, what have you learned on it today? Let me know, and then I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna turn my light off because it's getting on my nerves. What's your one takeaway before we go? Don't be afraid to apply. Be very specific. Thank you for sharing. Well, that's all I got. Thank y'all for being here. Until we meet again, my friends, remember there's someone somewhere. They're waiting on you to walk into your destiny so they can walk into theirs, because it's when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. And as a future grant winner, when you impact one life, you impact generations. So thank you guys for being the generation I got to impact today. Check us out at blackwomeningrants.com to see what we're all about. Join us in the mentorship program. And I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see y'all soon. God bless. Bye, y'all.